If you knew how many times I tried to attempt this this section of the playthrough, it would be very embarrassing to admit it. But 297 points are what separate Jeff Gordon and I in points right now. And yes, you are seeing this correctly. I have changed the number for the Sonoma race in honor of Boris Said. As people are yelling and screaming in the background, please bear with me. That's part of the reason why I've had to restart this 5 different times. I don't know why the mic is so sensitive and picks up everything in the background, but it's some cheap piece of shit USB mic. But anyway, we always talk about Ryan Newman and how we need to get him a win. I don't think we're going to do that at Sonoma, unfortunately, as hard as the track is. But what miracle? What a miracle it would be to get that to happen. So regarding this series, the series in general, I understand that the quality of the videos aren't very good. I'm using an older version of Elgato, and so this is the only planned season that I have for NASCAR Thunder 2003. After that, I don't think I'm going to do anymore, just based on the demand. People don't really watch it, and even if I did improve the quality, maybe more people would watch. As you can see, the Boris Said car there, that looks pretty good. I just don't think it would be worth carrying the season on after Season 1, so I would like to get through this and just leave it at that. Unless people begged for it to come back, then I would buy all the proper equipment. I also failed to mention that Ward Burton and Tony Stewart are separated by 10 points, first and second. Ward lost the championship lead at Michigan after Tony Stewart. I think Tony won that race. Yeah, that's right. Tony did really well, and Ward was 20th. So 10 points there, and then all the way back in 6th is Todd Bodine. He's 161 points back, but if he were to somehow win this race and Tony Stewart finished last, unlikely as that is, Todd Bodine is in the championship hunt. But with 20 races to go, it's really anybody's. It could be anybody's championship. Somebody could rise from the ashes and come out of nowhere and win this. I could even do it if I actually ran all the laps and was talented. But I'm going to sit here in the meantime and try to get people to hit the barrels. Now, it's really unfortunate in the last attempt that I was talking about how it didn't work, and then suddenly, oh my god, it worked again! Okay, so this is where I need to sit. Greg Biffle, what are you doing, you fucking Nimrod? What are you doing, dude? How fucking stupid is that? Anyway, yeah, what a dipshit. You and your butter-colored car. It's not really butter-colored. I wouldn't call it butter yellow. It's just a very faint and weird yellow that I don't like. It's an ugly yellow. Alright, well, we don't have a choice in letting Matt Kenseth by. His car is really tight and he's really fast. Ward Burton started directly in front of us. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah, he was 42nd, so hopefully, I mean, it looks like he's already picked up a dozen or so spots. Hopefully there's more to come, because I would like to see Ward win this championship. Anyway, Jeff Gordon is third. I don't like that very much. I'm gonna do what I can to change that as soon as I can. I might pit here. Oh yeah, I need to pit. I need to pit badly. Thanks, Greg Biffle. Thank you for all you do, Greg. Keep running 35th. Anyway, that puts me up to 40th. So it wasn't entirely a loss. Unfortunately, John Andretti is joining us on pit road. He's one of the guys I really needed to save. Bill Elliott was another. I think Bill Elliott's outside the top 30 in points, so this is definitely not going to help him. Needless to say. Oh, look at Greggy Poo in 39th. Wow, such a stud. Such a legend. He would later become a very good driver, but in this game, he's just... They coded him to be really bad. His driver ratings are not good at all. And maybe they based that off of real-life telemetry. I mean, he only ran Auto Club that season, so... Maybe he's really good there and I just never noticed. Maybe it's like NN ratings or something. I'm not sure. But you'd expect if that was the case that John Andretti would be a little bit better than he is. And Jimmy Johnson, oh my god, Jimmy Johnson is not good in this game. So it can't be that. What do they base the ratings off of? Even if it was like the early season standings or the early season telemetry, Jimmy Johnson won Auto Club. So it's not like he was some just random idiot. Like, they have no excuse to think that he runs like 35th every week. I just don't understand that. John Andretti is miserably slow in this game. He's like running Randy Renfro level speeds. Casey Kane has held on to this race lead for an unusual amount of time. Good for him, though. I'm here for it. I'm here for a Casey Kane win, especially the fact that he is 43rd in standings and trying to beat Jeff Gordon. Let this man cook. Let this man absolutely cook. Meanwhile, we're going to cook Jeff Gordon. Oh, if we don't get cooked first. We just got to keep doing this. We just got to keep holding this man up. Make him disappear like Shauna at Richmond. Which was beautifully done, but targeted at the wrong person. I regret doing that. But this is quite nice, actually. We're escorting him along to his untimely death. I don't even know what untimely means. I'm going to look it up after this recording. That's kind of embarrassing. I also could have not said that, and maybe it would have worked. And I wouldn't have looked so stupid. But sadly, I am. That's just that's the sad reality of things. He's gone! I shouldn't be surprised. It worked. That was fake. Remember how I said I don't fake anything? That was fake. But it was for laughs. It wasn't just to ham things up for the video. Maybe to make people, maybe that is a way of hamming things up a little bit. But not in the same way like, oh, I'm faking it, like Mr. Beast as Dale Jr.'s. They're clunking and bucking around like buoys in the ocean. Jesus. Almost had somebody tip over there. Actually, Mark Martin, I shouldn't do that. Because Mark's had a really rough season! And so have we. Thanks, Jeff fucking Purvis, you absolutely useless piece of shit. Fucking can't no driving piece of shit. He was good in real life, but god, the AI are just so fucking stupid. And so am I, to be honest, for sitting in the middle of the track, but still, like, why is it that everywhere else, oh, Jesus, why is it that everywhere else they have, like, some sense of avoidance? Like, oh, I should probably avoid this parked car as I'm going hundreds of miles an hour.
The key is having a team that can put everything back together and continue forward at the same time. These guys will be fine.
Anyway, that was a bust. Jeff Gordon extends his lead on us. Not by very much, but good God. That was, I just needed maybe a lap or so. And Ward Burton has a terrible race. And so does Tony Stewart! Oh my God! That was real. That was and so does Todd Bodine. The man is 6th place in points. Oh, Matt Kenseth, this has got to be in his grasp now. John Andretti with a nice run. How about it? Fucking finally. And Andretti running well on a road course is not unheard of unless you're Marco. That's very nice. And Shauna Robinson and Jamie McMurray, a fucking asshole, finished 8th. Mark Martin, finally a nice run. This actually isn't that bad. I can live with this. Matt Kenseth's got to have the points lead after this. Ryan Newman with an okay run, I guess. Alright. Yeah, Casey Kane in 30th. After leading 13 laps. Oh, and he got the bonus points. Good for him. Hell yeah, man. Good stuff. But good God, yeah, that's, wow. Championship implications for sure. On to Daytona. Alright, let's take a look at some stats here. So Jeff Gordon, he has one top 5. His average finish is 33.3, which is god-awful for a Hendrick car. He has 80 laps led. Wow. Look at the difference in laps completed between he and Robbie Gordon, and everybody else for that matter. Actually, Robbie's completed the most of anybody here. Almost. I have 131. That's actually surprising. Alright, so John Andretti has there's a couple top 10s, a couple top 5s. Shane Hall has 2 wins this season? I didn't even realize that. That's wild. Kurt Busch has 3. Dale Jr. has 1. Robbie has 1. I don't remember that one. Frank Kimmel has a win. Terry Labonte. Jeremy Mayfield has 2 wins, dude. What? Steve Park has 2? Fucking Mike Skinner's got 2? God damn. Waltrip's got 1. Let's actually go through and look at some of the average finishes here. Jeff's got to be the worst. No, I've got to be the worst. Jeff is probably second worst. Yeah, 38.7. That's like that's the Dave Blaney of 2009 stats there. Yeah, wow. Look at these top speeds too. Holy shit. Where was John Andretti running 239 miles an hour? I don't know where, last I checked, Tiburon is not on the schedule. Yeah, Kurt Busch won that. Okay. Yeah. And he won Pocono. Kurt Busch is starting to heat up in the summer months. And he won Texas. So Robbie won Atlanta. I don't remember that. Alright, Daytona. Maybe because a lot has happened in this game and a lot has happened in life since then. But Robbie has a win, so he is safe from retirement, I would say. I think when you win a race, that kind of renews your confidence, I guess. But our goal is to deject Jeff Gordon as much as we possibly can. As you know, and I didn't change my car from the Boris said scheme yet. I got sidetracked with the stats. I'll do it in the next one. I guess you could kind of consider this a tribute to Boris Said's 2006 pole at Daytona, I guess, because he did start on the pole in this race that year. We don't have the Sobe car, obviously, but we'll consider it a back-to-back Boris Said tribute. No promises on getting a pole in this one. 27th, yeah. That really stinks. Need to put some tape on that nose. Anyway, I start 27th in the Firecracker 400, and I will always call it that because that's what it was for so long. And I just have a hankering to do some old-fashioned backwards driving, and I think I'm going to do that. Maybe I should just let the cards fall where they may, you know? For old time's sake. I feel like I've been taking things way too seriously. And we need to revert back to silliness. But I'm not going to do it on the straightaway because that's stupid and it didn't work out at Pocono. I'm going to try and get him in the corner. Which, yeah, the sun's in my eyes. Oh, he was going 3 wide for the lead. That would have been perfect. Of course. When I try to fucking be smart and calculated, they're like, here I am. Come and get me. I'm making it easy for you. You don't have to overthink things. And of course, I'm fucking overthink things and it's so easy. Anyway. No, that's Dale Jr. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I've killed Redneck Jesus and potentially the guy we were gunning for. Holy crap, look at that crash. It has never looked more glorious, and I mean it this time. We are here for the chaos. Oh, Frank Kimmel's on fire. Oh, Bobby Labonte, don't hit me. Ah! Jimmy Spencer involved. Ford Burton gets through with some cosmetic damage. So does Steve Park. Those guys are fine. They'll probably have top 10s after this. Where I think Jeff is kind of limping around the racetrack at the very bottom still. Which, you know, it's not ideal. It's not the ideal situation. There's Casey Kane. I think Casey Kane might be a full-time car. I'm not sure. Who of the part-time guys are missing here? So you've got Casey, you've got Scott. Is Jeff Purvis in this race? Yes, he is. Okay, is Jamie McMurray in this race? No, he is not. No, he is. So of the guys, since I'm running a custom car, I think somebody's got to be missing. Right? 44 cars in the standings. Somebody's not running. Oh, Shane Hall. It must be Shane Hall. Unless I skipped over him somewhere. Excuse me for one moment here. Just bear with me, folks. Yeah, I don't think Shane Hall's in this. He's not. Okay, so he's the odd man out. Did not make the race. Haha, no speeding penalty today. Something else stupid will happen instead. Oh, the gun's jammed. Oh my god, my gun is jammed. Oh, what am I going to do? Buy a new fucking gun! God damn it. Buy a new fucking gun. Watch it happen. No? Okay, maybe on this side.
We'll fix as much damage as we can.
Yeah, please. Where's the sledgehammer? I want to see you hit it with a sledgehammer. Why didn't they include the animation for that? And why are we fucking sitting there?
Faster cars coming on the track. Careful.
Maybe that's to simulate the missing sledgehammer animation. Maybe that's to supplement it.
We'll beat out.
Maybe that's to, yeah, to replace that. Because they didn't feel like animating that in the studio. That would have been sick, though. Even if it, like, doesn't even show it making contact with the car, it would be awesome. I would love to be paid to do that shit. Alright, what are we doing today? The sledgehammer animation. Oh, sick. Dream job for sure. Alright. So I'll pick up maybe 4 or 5 spots here on the second lap. I believe... damn, John Andretti's held on to second place. Good for him. Good stuff, man. I mean, he really needs it. But if I can take out Jeff and then go and find somebody reckless charity, I guess you could call it.
Car inside.
We can stop in front of them, make them go a lap down,
Got one outside.
and basically burn out and hand them the win. That's the plan. So I've passed those guys.
Number 7 is outside.
Now we do the Phoenix 12, I call it, where we limp around the track waiting for our prey.
The 7 car is up high. All clear, buddy.
You know how they have like those radio communications in real life where they're like, what's the plan, broccoli? Well, I call this one Phoenix 12.
The 30 car is up high. Clear.
That is Mark Barton. Robbie Gordon's in third. How about this top 5? Shout out to all my loves up there. I don't want to say, that's kind of weird, but Ricky Rudd's in there too. I love Ricky Rudd in a platonic way. And Robbie. And who was the other guy? Oh yeah, John. May he rest in peace. I think, oh, there they are! Go, John, go! Yes! Oh, I love it. I love it. Go and lead those laps, King. You got this. There's Ricky. Oh, yeah, of course Ricky Rudd just blows right by Robbie Gordon. Robbie's another guy who's just coded to suck. He's just coded to be trash. And that spin out didn't really hurt Tony Stewart that much. He would have done the same thing to me, let's be honest. Let's be real, folks. Wow, look at this 3-wide pack with Todd Bodine up there. Good for them. This is very Daytona-like behind me. But I don't know what Matt Kenseth was doing. Probably being cautious around me because he knows the destruction that I've caused in these last 16 or so races. I think I see my man's back here.
You're clear.
But I've got to take him all down off the track safely because I don't want to get rear-ended.
Got one down left. I'm assuming, you just hit car number 24. 3 wide. Okay, we're clear. Got one high.
Or what I can do is try to time this correctly and spin Jeff Gordon in front of the pack, but John Andretti is leading that, and I don't want to hurt him. So I'm going to maybe take him off the track, like I said before. If he can just get to my inside. Come on, Jeff. Go, go, god damn it. Go, no! Oh, no! Somebody's on fire.
43 car.
John is spinning, but he's okay for now. Oh, there goes Jeff Green. John, oh, yeah, John's on fire. Son of a gun. That sucks. I'm sorry, John.
All clear, buddy.
That really didn't go well. But I'm gonna fix up this car and pick up these spots. And yeah, I'll tune back in with you in a minute. Alright, I want to talk about this 16 car. I said earlier it was butter yellow. That's like a yellow that you're, like an old person goes to like a secondhand store and they're like, oh, I brought a new shirt today, it's a nice yellow color, and it's that. It's like this ugly yellow piece of shit. I don't know why they chose that for the Volvo trucking sponsorship. It's very strange color. I know he did run that in real life at least once. tried to make the Daytona 500, and I think it was a Mac Tools number 16, but that was just a plain white car that season, and he failed to qualify, along with Jimmy Spencer and Bobby Gerhart and Norm Benning, I remember. But yeah, this pack is definitely rubber banding because I'm driving with this car that's beat to hell, and I'm somehow competitive. So I think that's what's going on. Otherwise, these guys would be going like at least 20 miles an hour faster than I am. Oh yeah, so I think I've passed everybody, almost everyone that I needed to, almost. I'm going to, this is the perfect opportunity to get Ryan Newman a win. If I can do it safely. So on this next lap, I have John Andretti to beat for 32nd, or 36th. So I'm going to do that. I think it's this corner. And then I will do what I need to do with Ryan. Yep, there it is. This is perfect. But the problem is, I think there are several cars at least one lap down. So I'll have to be careful about that. Oh wow, holy shit. Ricky Craven's the last car on the lead lap. That's another guy. This is for your own good, Ryan. Who is that? Jeremy Mayfield is leading another race. Good for him. Alright, just for good measure. Alright, this is good.
What's going on? You okay?
Come on. Burn it down. I can't burn out?
Clear. Take it easy on those tires.
Take it easy on the tires. Forget the tires. The engine is far more vulnerable. It won't let me burn out against the wall? What kind of a NASCAR game is this? Or have we unlocked invincibility? Wow, this is taking an unusual amount of time to die. Oh, I haven't got all day, damn it. Who built this engine? This is a really good engine. There it is. All right, big money. Let's go.
The lead changed hands quite a bit, didn't it, Barney?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Seemed like every time I looked up, there was a different leader out there.
Oh, come on. Show the highlight. We're actually... Okay, there it is. Sick.
The Ford car would like to have finished a lot
Ooh,
better,
look
I'm
at
sure.
that.
Well, all the guys on that team worked so
Oh.
hard. Shame they couldn't get a better finish. But sometimes
Oh, all that's missing is fire out of the back of the 24. But we got him. We made up some points on him, but not enough. What? I'm sorry, what? Well, my calculations were way, way off. Because Johnny Benson is now a winner. If he wasn't before, I don't remember. But Ryan Newman gets 10th. That's not bad. It's just not what I was hoping for. Casey Kane with a decent run. Robbie Gordon as well. Ward Burton was up there somewhere. Tony Stewart with a crummy finish in 23rd. Greg Biffle, 27th. Jeff Purvis, 29th. Matt Kenseth with just another abysmal run. 34th place. Of course, we knocked out John Andretti after he was leading, which is just very unfortunate. But Jeff Gordon gets knocked out without leading a lap. That's always a good thing. We make up 9 points on him. Yeah, 9. Dang. Yeah, 9 of 300. Whoopee. Anyway, yeah, we're back down to 291. So, yeah, Johnny Benson, the race where he got injured in 2002, he wins it in this universe, in this timeline, whatever you would say. But we are on to Chicagoland. We are officially halfway through the season. Or about to be. So let's take a look at some of the awards that have been given out week to week. I don't think I'm in any of them. Jeff Gordon got a front runner award. When was that? Pocono? Oh yeah, because he came from 14th to 2nd in just a matter of laps. And I think it was mostly because of the guys with flat tires holding people up and causing collisions and whatnot. Anyway. Chicagoland. What a travesty that it's not on the schedule anymore. It would be perfect for this Gen 7, next gen Gen 7 car. But of course it's not. It just sits. It just sits, and I think it was being used as like an Amazon storage facility. If not there, it was Kentucky, which I've heard Kentucky is coming back, and of the two, I would much rather have Chicagoland. And I didn't change the Boris Said scheme still. I keep forgetting that shit. 8th place.
The NASCAR Winston Cup Series.
Alright.
Now let's take a look at the starting lineup.
Oh, would you look at that? Would you just look at this? Nope. Ah, that was a fail. I should have spun him the other way. Whatever. That's alright. Focus on my what? I've played this game for almost 20 years. What does he say there? I cannot make it out. Focus on your what? Your boogie board? your borgie? Focus on my bogey? You mean bogey as in my bird? He's right, I should focus on that. I should focus on family instead of playing this game. But after Jeff Gordon's misery season is complete. Speaking of which, you can probably hear the bird chirping in the background. That's him. He heard us calling him, or talking about him. Already? Wow, gosh, I am spoiled, aren't I? That was too easy. Too easy. The game finally said, you've worked hard. You've worked hard each and every race. You've been stressing out. We'll give you a freebie, basically. Yep, alright, well. Tony Stewart's probably going to win now. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, thanks, game. Well, the pits are that way. I thought you were gonna help me back. Okay, but I think the car could still run, being on fire like that. It's not really that badly damaged. You could bring it to pit road. Somebody's probably down there with a fire extinguisher. I mean, come on. That was probably the quickest race we've done. Look at that! Look at that! That's so good! Ryan Newman just takes it upon himself to go up there and be a driver again. He is second. Casey Atwood first. Let's not overlook that. That's freaking awesome, man. Greg Biffle up there in 4th. Johnny Benson following up his Daytona win with a nice top 10. Casey Kane 12th. How about it? Chipping into Jeff Gordon's lead over him. What a guy. What a Chad. Yeah, Robbie Gordon putting in a pretty usual, normal run for him. Ricky Craven right behind him in 23rd. Ward Burton, not so good. Not so good. But so Tony Stewart also has a bad race. That reminds me, let's check the points after this. Because that would be very interesting to look at. Todd fucking Bodine, man. Pissing away his top 10 in points. Casey Kane passes him for 42nd. Holy shit, man. Wow. He is being beaten by all of the part-time cars. Miserable. Ryan Newman has moved up to 33rd. Shane Hall back to 28th after missing a race. Alright, this is what I really want to see. Ward Burton is back in the lead, and they are tied for 2nd in points. Look at that shit, man. Casey Atwood has moved up to 4th. He's 68 points behind. Mike Skinner is in the fight. Matt Kenseth is still somewhat in it. Terry Labonte is kind of just outside of a full race in points behind everybody else here. I think the most you can make up is like maybe 155, 160. So if he did win, he would move into he would definitely close in. Todd Bodine has fallen 173 points out of the lead in 9th after his very usual 40th place run. And looking through the rest of this field, paying attention this time. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, John Andretti, he'll be next. But let's not, I don't want to, like, not get Ryan Newman a win. I feel like, it feels incomplete to not get him a win. So I think we're down to 288 points behind Jeff. I didn't look at the actual numbers, but judging by where we've been these last couple of races, it's still a considerable amount. I don't think I'll be able to do that if I'm DNFing in every race. That's alright. I mean, he's got to retire after this first season, man. Alright, let's get right into it. No need to even qualify. Who cares about that? And of course he starts well. He starts well. He's up there in maybe 11th, maybe 9th, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, he's 9th. If it's not like an optical illusion being played on my eyes here. Yeah, he definitely is. Well, I think this is definitely the track. If we're going to dive bomb, it should be here. If I can make it through the first few corners without spinning out like a dumbass. I mean, definitely hit Jeff Gordon, who's on the inside. Oh yeah, we can do this. Here we come. Oh no, I just missed him. Son of a bitch. Ugh. Damn it. Oh, that sucks. Well, you know, I took a chance and I failed. And I could have done it. I just barely missed him. Just barely. It's not going to show me actually hitting Sterling Marlin. That's so lame. What's even these what are even these recaps? What even are these recaps? They suck ass.
It'll make you learn to take care of your car.
It's
in a
just
hurry.
that one? Are you
This has
fucking
been
serious?
NASCAR Winston Cup Racing, brought to you by EA Sports.
That's so trash.
So long. We'll see
Oh,
you
okay,
next
never
week
mind.
at the Pocono Raceway.
Well, it's not gonna show it. Oh, hell yeah, the opening, hell yeah. And now you're on fire. That's it. That's all you get. That's all you get. Yo, what? Again? Again? Oh, Jeff had a good day. He had a good day. Fuck. Casey Atwood. This man, this absolute man, is on a tear. A late or an early summer tear. A midsummer tear. An early summer tear. Because I think this is June, or late June, early July. Mid-July. Because this is after, this is late July, so a month into summer. Back then. But holy shit, man. John actually finished okay, I guess. What is with Matt Kenseth? I don't understand what's going on with him. But Tony Stewart, he definitely he did not have a good day at all. I think Jeff is he's passed Casey Kane back. We got to fix that. But 12th place, I don't think that's going to hurt too much in our attempt to get him out of here. To eliminate the Jeff. Yeah, if you remember the first Pocono event, I said, let's try to dive bomb and then stabilize in the corner, and then that didn't work out at all, which was really, really stupid. I'm not going to do that this time, needless to say.
Green flag. Go, go, go.
The thing is, I want to take out Jeff Gordon and have him finish last, but I also want to hold somebody up so that they can win. And it's hard to do both of those things in one race. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do it right now. If I can catch Ricky Craven, he's right there. I might as well help him out. And then maybe we can get John Andretti a win at Indy. How fitting would that be? Maybe it might be more fitting to get Ricky Craven a win at the Southern 500 and then John Andretti a win at Indianapolis. I think that's the move. And I think Michigan's always felt like a Penske kind of track. I think with both IndyCar and NASCAR history, so maybe we can get Ryan Newman a win there, since there's another Michigan race coming up after Watkins Glen. We can get Bill Elliott a win somewhere. Ryan Newman has just fallen back to 5th. I don't understand why. I don't understand this shit at all. But I'm definitely going to avoid him. And I just realized I still haven't changed my Boris Said scheme. Oh well. Maybe I should just save it until after Watkins Glen. There it is. Kind of. Ryan, get out of there, please! No, Ryan's on fire. Son of a bitch. Nope. Not his day. But wow, that was a pretty massive crash that we somehow survived. Wow. Alright. I hope Jeff didn't. I saw him in the wreck, obviously. He was the first car we hit. But I did not see him on fire.
The 17 car. It's up high.
Alright, let's just
Okay.
put everything on it. Yes! Yes, we got him, but we also got Ryan again. Son of a bitch, dude. So Sterling Marlin leads. Robbie Gordon is sort of close to the front. Unless he's a lap down, then no. Alright, let's find somebody we like. If he don't want to be saved, you can't save him. If he don't want to be saved, you can't save. We're going to save somebody here. We can get Casey out with a third straight win if we wanted to, but I think Casey is safe. Excuse me. I think Casey is definitely safe. I think Kurt Busch is safe. Hey, there's Ward. Actually, you know what? No, we'll let Ward go this time. We'll get Ricky Craven to win this time. If he doesn't die. Ooh, you get Casey Kane a win too. That would be cool. That would be very cool. You know what? No, I think Ricky's a guy who he's in jeopardy of retiring. Casey Kane is not. But that would be sick to see Casey Kane win and reclaim 42nd in points. Alright, just follow me. Alright. This is pretty funny, actually. He just keeps backing up. Alright, I also don't want him to disappear either. Hopefully he doesn't. Alright, I don't think anybody disappeared on the map there, so let's check our leaderboard first and make sure he's where he needs to be. I don't think he's been passed yet by the leader. Burn it down, and we'll see where that takes us. Bring it in here if it's not running right. I don't think my brain is running right. I think you actually need to hire Boris Said to do this. Or the Dave Blaney. That nice little circle.
There will be a lot of bonus points awarded for all the drivers.
All right. Well, I guess Tony Stewart was also a lap down. But a nice run nonetheless. He got second place. Scrolling through here, Matt Kenseth still can't get a top 15 or top 20. John Andretti finishes 24th. Ward Burton with another shitty run. Who's surprised? Casey Kane is 37th. The last finishing car in 37th. Anyway, let's continue. And yes, I completely lost. I lost a shitload of more points from Jeff Gordon at New Hampshire. I think that goes without mentioning that we are... Our attempt to beat him is becoming a more and more of a dead dream. But sometimes you just have to keep hope alive. After looking at that, it's a lot harder to. It's very hard to do so. I think we should still get Ricky a win and Ryan Newman. I keep saying these things, but they must be emphasized to the fullest extent of importance. Alright, I'm going to finally change it back. I know I said I was going to keep it for Watkins Glen, all the way up to Watkins Glen. Maybe we should keep it silver for the special event that is Indianapolis. Actually, you know what? This looks really good. This looks way better than what I had before. A nice, vibrant almost, I don't know if you would, it's like, it's a fluorescent yellow, but some people call that green. I heard somebody call it lime green once. Is that lime green? It just doesn't feel right to call it lime green, because what part of a lime is that color? Not even the rind. Not even when it spoils. Lime green my ass. Lime green my bussy. Alright, let's go.
Welcome to him.
Get ready. We're going green.
And look at that fat Ford ass I got there. Look at that thing. Ha! I wasn't paying attention. Scott Wimmer. Yeah, when I think of Indianapolis qualifying success, the first name that comes to mind is Scott Wimmer. And definitely not Jeff Gordon, who's starting 16th. Good God. Now, that's not really that bad. But for Jeff Gordon and Hendrick Motorsports, that's pretty unusual. I don't think this is the time. It's not the right time to do it. Oh, that's right. We were gonna get John Andretti a win here, but I've got to be smarter than this. I've got to go the right way. I feel like it's just too hard to do that here. To try and go backwards and achieve all of your dreams. And that... Oh, well, he's running about where I expected him to be. But I don't want to spin Jeff Gordon and then risk having John Andretti come and hit him. This is going to be a very tricky mission. But having John Andretti win Indianapolis would be incredible. If I can just get Jeff Gordon to disappear, and then... Actually, you know what? I'm going to do that. Oh no, I'm going a lap down. Oh no! Ah, that's so terrible. Alright, that's a familiar sight, having that strangely elongated and warped DuPont logo in my rear view mirror. It looks looks strange. Hey, Ryan Newman's back here too. Why do they have him always qualify like shit? It's never Jeff Gordon back here. It's never Rusty Wallace. Whoa, what a move! Holy shit! I'm not going to catch him back now, unfortunately. I'm not even mad. I'm very impressed by that. I was not expecting them to actually use their brain. Here comes John. That's my boy. Go get him. Wow, look at John. He is hauling ass. I'm really slow. Alright, I gotta memorize these blips. That snake at the very back. That's the hot spot. That's where the action's gonna be. Who's leading now? Oh yeah, Scott Wimmer didn't last long up there. That's for sure. Oh yeah, that's right. I had a hand in that, didn't I? I kind of held him up. I held somebody up. All right, let's get going here. I held somebody up. That wasn't entirely Scott Wimmer's fault. No disrespect to the man. I like Scott. I liked him when he was driving for Morgan McClure in 2006. And he won a race at Nashville in 2008. That was cool to see. I remember watching that. It was on Easter. It was on an Easter Sunday in 2008, if I remember correctly. If not on Easter, but it might have been the week before. That was pretty cool. If you're gonna have NASCAR on Easter, at least have a good winner, right? And then after, I think, 2012 or 13, we didn't see Scott Wimmer in NASCAR ever again. And then there was Chris Wimmer. Chris Wimmer was, didn't have anywhere near the notoriety, is that the word, as Scott Wimmer? Scoot Wimmer? Oh, God! Oh, me. I don't think Jeff is dead, but that was a very, very big collision.
The 55 car is outside. Okay, we're clear.
Come on, Jeff. Yeah, be my guest. Be my guest. Oh, wait, no, he's going to pit road. Yep, okay, never mind. I'll just wait for him at the end. Alright, yep, they're coming out together. Oh, yeah, thanks, Shane Hall.
53 car.
Thank you for everything you do. Where do you think you're going, hot shot? Nowhere, that's where! Nowhere, that's where! Oh, shit! Oh, God! And poor Mark Martin is the victim in that one. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. But if we want John Andretti to win, I think we got to take out Shane Hall. Man, oh man. Yeah, that was. I saw that happening just as I was turning, and it was disappearing from the frame. But he got tossed, and boy, we saw it. We saw the end result of that. That was pretty cool. I didn't even know the leaders were coming at first, to be honest.
Number 12.
It was just a very well-timed thing.
All clear, buddy.
Alright, who cares about the speeding penalty?
Speeding penalty.
The crew's going to fart around anyway, so who gives a shit? No pun intended. So this might be the last episode that I record before I go to Europe. So it's going to be a while before we see the next installment of this. Not that people really care that much about it, but if you've watched this far, that's the update, or that's the status quo, I guess.
The 21 car up high. Clear on both sides.
I don't even know if this will be uploaded before I take off for Europe. It might be, it might not be. But today is Wednesday, we're supposed to fly out on Saturday. Alright, how many cars are... Just a couple. I have to run like 4 more laps to catch Mark. Alright, I'm gonna do that. And I'll get back to you.
That's another in the rear view.
Alright, finally. I get around Mark Martin. I'm gonna make up 6 points. A whole 6 points on Jeff Gordon, who's now likely 300 points ahead. But whatever. Let's go find John and get this shit over with.
Got one outside.
There he is.
The 43 car.
Just got him. Just barely. So I don't know if I'll be able to get him a win or not. I will certainly try. No. No, I don't want to have to catch him again. No! No! Damn it. Okay, fine. I don't know if Mario Andretti ever won an Indy 500. I mean, you would think. He did win a Daytona 500, but I'm not sure. He must have won at least one. He had to have. I'm not very knowledgeable with my IndyCar history as I am with my NASCAR. But John only ever won 2 races. He won the Firecracker 497 and the Spring 99 Martinsville race. And he should, I wish he won more. Because he was such a nice guy. And he was a decent driver. Just didn't have a lot of luck. The petty dodges were not really... They weren't really strong, but I don't think they were necessarily this bad as this game makes them out to be. No. Okay, that probably would have been certain death. I shouldn't have done that. But I'm glad he's still alive. That's not gonna work either. So I gotta wait again. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I still can't get over the fact that John Andretti was going 239 miles an hour at one point. And we haven't even run Tiburon. Like, what in the hell? I think one time this game was so... It was strange because some cars were displaying speeds in the thousands of miles an hour. I'm not kidding. I saw that with my very eyes. And I could not believe it. I thought I was dreaming. I thought that was their winnings at first. Turns out this game is just very broken. And then once I die, it'll say, oh, wow, there were 131 lead changes. Oh, you know what? Okay, there's the 63. Is the 63 back on the lead lap? Oh, what? What just happened? Johnny Benson and Dale Earnhardt mysteriously die. Okay, Shane Hall's about to go a second lap down. But Johnny Benson and Dale Jr. have mysteriously died, and I'm very tempted to go up there and get those positions. Alright, John is officially a lap down, but he is not... I don't think he's in the catbird seat. But maybe he is. Maybe he is. Maybe we should just let him go. Third place is better than 33rd place, I guess. No, it is. It definitely is. Not I guess. I know it is, obviously. I don't know where he would be. I don't know where he would finish otherwise. But if I run 6 more laps, I can beat Junior and Johnny Benson and have a 39th place finish. So I'm going to do that. Alright, just real quick, folks. I've reached Ricky Craven as well. So I'm going to try and hold him up, too. And try to get him a nice finish. Maybe. Maybe I can. Maybe I can't. Hopefully nobody fucking runs into us. Oh, God! Terry Labonte. Nope, 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 nope. We're not getting hit. I'm not getting hit. Nope. I have not just put in all that time to try and get 39th place to get fucking run into. This car is also incredibly loose. Ooh, yeah. I don't know, I think I'm like one hit away from an explosion. So I might venture down pit lane. Or I might not. Maybe I'll just try to limp it around another 5 laps. 4 laps. One of those cars I think is on pit lane. Let's try to take a peek here. Maybe we can see who it is. Yeah, Junior's on pit lane, so I think he's just blown up. And will probably return to the track at some point. Which is very unfortunate. Jesus Christ. It's like I'm driving a sprint car around the Indianapolis Speedway, man. This would be pretty cool if it was on dirt, though. It would work in this situation much better. I could work with that, man. I could work with it. Speaking of which, I've been thinking about doing some sprint car playthroughs on this channel just for something a little different. I've been thinking about giving up my PS2 as well, so maybe if people really like the series and want to see more of this, I might save it based on those responses. But I'm thinking about shifting some of the content in a different direction, changing topics, because they've all been racing NASCAR related. I don't know what I'll do next. Haven't thought that through yet. But I like stop motion a lot. You'll see some stop motions come up on the channel later on this year. I just haven't really had the time to edit them. I could edit them. I could do the commentary right now instead of doing this. But I'm just very determined to finish this season. Try to pump out as much as I can, and then you know, because the plane could crash, and what do I have left to leave behind? I mean, I have this. I have this to leave behind, which isn't really anything to, you know. It's not a memorable. They're not going to remember me like Shakespeare if I were to die in a plane crash this coming week, and like all I have on my channel is like die-cast car artwork and this low-quality PS2 recordings. So I don't know. I don't know. It feels kind of narcissistic to think that, but I also just want to have a nice memory of some kind. Anyway, we're up to 39th. Let's get out of that topic and find a... that's right. I can die now. I can die peacefully with likely what's going to be a 40th place finish. All things are possible when everyone is at the mercy of you. When you're like the Don Corleone of... no, that's not a good comparison. What would be? I don't know. I don't know enough pop culture references to tie anything to this. Nothing immediately comes to mind. I've watched so many different movies and TV shows, and I just can't really remember anything. Ooh, Jimmy Johnson's leading. Not for long. Hopefully John does not hit us. Please don't. Please don't. Oh, Jimmy's going back up the track. There goes Robbie. Go, John, go. Good job. I gotta protect John. But they're going slow enough, so that's... Oh! I just can't die. I wanted... there goes Ryan Newman again. Son of a gun, man. Good Lord. Just please kill me. I don't want to have to make up... I don't want to have to make another 12 laps to catch all these guys. I'd rather just die. I should get out of the track because I don't want to compromise anybody. I don't want to... I don't want the 43 to hit me. Any year now. Any year now, please. There it is. Good. Alright, if not a win, I hope John at least has a top 5.
The lead changed hands quite a bit, didn't it, Barney?
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Oh, is this where Jeff gets hit?
There was a different leader out
Oh,
there.
it is.
It was a busy race for those
Alright, yeah, I
guys.
didn't even show the whole thing.
The Ford car
That's
got into some
like
trouble
what Fox
and did
Sports
some
1
damage to the
does.
car.
Yeah, you can't expect a good finish when you don't take care of your car.
Especially when Riley Herbst and
Sometimes
Brandon
that's
Jones
the
wrecked at Martinsville that one time. They just...
Sometimes when you
Oh,
have no place
jeez,
to go.
what a hit by
There's a
Robbie.
few more for Barney Hall saying thanks
They
for
only
joining
showed
us
like
for
half the
today's
replay
NASCAR Winston Cup
with
race.
Jones and
So
Herbst. They
we'll
just
see you
cut
next
away
week.
because
Welcome
college
to
basketball
International.
was up next, because that's more important. Oh, yeah. We can only show half a replay. Oh, he got 4th. Okay. Maybe he does need to be the last... Well, we did go on that rampage before the end, so multiple cars did go a lap down. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. It probably would have helped. But at least John gets a nice top 5 out of things. Mike Skinner was up towards up in the top 15. Ford Burton does not have a good day. Ryan Newman dies again. Oh, wow. Oh, God. Okay, well, that was almost successful. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this installment of the series. I'm going to end things here. Next time we'll have Boris Said back again for Watkins Glen. As you can see, that's up next. And hopefully we can get this season done before the end of the year, and we can focus on other things. So until next time.